you guys might be thinking that this is probably not an original Hermes bag. Well, to be honest, this really isn't. But that's not the point of this video, because today we will be creating our very own hand-painted bag inspired by the one and only Heart Evangelista. She has been famous for painting her Hermes bag and of course for all the other art pieces she has created. And luckily, I have this Hermes looking bag that I got online. First off, let's prepare the bag by getting rid of this gold brooch. I figured this can easily be taken off from the inside of the bag. Using a nail clipper, I simply bent out the metal strips from the inside and slowly pushed the brooch out. This has obviously left a punched hole in the bag, but that's okay. We'll just try and make it unnoticeable. Since this is an old bag, I figured I could use this balloon pack I got from my other handbags as a stuffing to keep the bag in shape while I'm working on it. For the initial sketch, I'm using a white gel pen that you can also get online. I figured this makes the sketching process a lot easier because the strokes are thin, which gives a more accurate sketch. It doesn't smudge on the leather while you're working, plus it's white so it's easy to cover up in case you make mistakes. As you can see, I'm just freehanding this girl drawing while my fingers are crossed that it doesn't get out of proportion. If you enjoy creative videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos. If you have video requests or questions, let me know in the comment box below. You can keep adding smaller details as you keep going. I'm making this process very slow and it's quite relaxing actually. Next step would be the fun part, which is painting. For this art project, I'm using a regular acrylic paint that I got from National Bookstore. It's in the brand Colleen. I'm just using typical acrylic paint, nothing really special, though I am aware that there are leather paints specifically for bags and shoes, but hey, we're gonna make this work. I started by mentally dividing each part of the painting that has the same colors. For example, for the face part, majority of it has a yellowy beige color, so that's the part I first paint with white. Then I let it dry and then layer the real color that I wanted. When working with leather, I think it's better to use nylon bristled brush tips than those soft bristled ones because you're gonna wanna need a stiffer brush so that you'll have more control over your paint strokes, also because it doesn't absorb much water. While I'm letting the white paint dry, I mix up the colors that I'll be using next, so then there won't be wasted time. Also, the part where you paint it first with white is really important, so that the colors would really pop out. By painting in parts, you can make sure that you won't cover up the entire sketch and you won't lose track of how your painting should look like. This may all be confusing, but eventually you'll get the hang of it. Remember to always dry the layer of paint before adding in a new one to avoid streaks and texture on the painting. In this painting, I'm using very minimal water in blending paint because leather doesn't absorb water, so dipping your brush a little longer in the water would make the painting look runny and messy. Plus, it would take longer for the paint to dry.